Mr. Ponton, I believe you have a filter turned on in the video settings. You might want to take
we're
a
trying
look.
to, can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
It is, and I don't know how to remove it. I've got my assistant here. She's trying to, but I'm prepared to go forward with it. I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
It's douche canoe and pregnancy faker.
Yeah.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I'm not going to get myself criminally in trouble. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
Here.
Were you there?
In my opinion, hard one to assume.
Well,
But I'll assume it.
why don't you just do it?
And just because I watch a video or parts of a video doesn't mean I'm a stalker.
I've done nothing except get pregnant by the fucking bachelor!
Bitch, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. You hit go live, I hit high. Don't blame the mirror for the fly you saw. You built the stage, ring light, halo. Crime, villain, art, potato can fatal. Overshared diaries, legal threats shaky. Sue the whole planet cause the comments got snaky. You call it harassment, I call it replay. You filmed the mess in 4K every day. I didn't script it, didn't cast, didn't scout. You tripped on your ego, now I'm trending off cloud. Substack, manifesto, spell check deceased. Paragraph long, but the logic real brief. Neighbors need restraining orders, court dates pending. But I'm the bad girl, cause your rep is banding. The more you act up, the more you get sown. Strapped to my plow in the field you grown. Every cell phone clip is a row I reap. You farm your chaos, I just harvest cheap. This is America, freedom of speech. If the shoe don't fit, let it slide on your feet. You perform the circus, I just buy a seat. You feed a joke, I don't even got a tweet. Lip filler, migration, face on vacation. Still got the nerve of defamation accusations. You stalk folks' lawns, but call me obsessed. Ma'am, you filmed it yourself, exhibit A, press yes. Court filing, hobby lawsuits on repeat. Paperwork warrior, but you're losing in the street. Crying bullying while you rage for views. Then monetize drama with tell-all interviews. You don't want laughs, cool, here's the hack. Log off, go heal, don't hit post on the crack. No stream, no meme, no thread to unpack. But you love the spiral, numbers say that. The more you act up, the more you get sown. Strapped to my plow in the field you grown. Every meltdown moment, kerching, that's we. You plant the circus, I just thresh the beat. Free country, say what I please. You uploaded the clownery, don't sue me. You light the match, then scream at the flame. I just watch the smoke spell out your name. Yeah. Talk down, just live what I please. You up on in the pillory, ghosted eager. You black, no lust, scream at the flame. Accountability, ghosted, ego on tour. Blame the audience, never the lure. If attention's a drug, you double the dose. Then shock Pikachu when the laughter post. So here's the deal, real simple math. No chaos crop, I ain't got a path. You stop the show, silence no cow. But till then, welcome to the plow. Faster! Don't slow down now, boo. I'm so proud of you. Faster! Don't slow down now, boo. I'm so proud of you. Faster! Don't slow down now, boo. I'm so proud of you. Faster! Don't slow down now, boo. I'm so proud of you. Faster!
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the program. I put you on the wrong side of the stream. I can't believe I did that. That was my fault.
What are you doing?
Hey, well, I would like to be one of the first to congratulate Mr. AFROMAN, who has won. He has won.
It is amazing, right, Michael?
Each battle, he has won it for every single one of us. You know, I was thinking as I was listening to my intro song, which I love so much. One of the reasons I like it so much is because I've been threatened many times. So has Tug over the last several years. We have been threatened continually with punitive lawsuits to shut us up, to stop us from saying what we say, to stop us from reporting on cases we want to report on, to stop us from mocking people who behave badly in public. And today's verdict, which was not liable on all counts for Mr. Joe Foreman, AFROMAN, is a vindication of every YouTuber out there who has been terrorized by bad lawyers and threatened by and when I say bad lawyers, you know who I'm talking about.
It's douche canoe and pregnancy faker.
Yeah.
Yep. I know some other ones too, right, Michael?
Right, Michael? Yeah, we do know some other ones. That is true. We know some other ones. There's plenty to be had. I just don't have little video clips for all of them. Maybe I should get them.
Maybe you
I
need to
should double down. I feel like doubling down tonight, you know? I feel like doubling down on all the mockery because AFROMAN did it. He beat the system. He proved that America is still the land of the free. We still have free speech. And we are allowed to say what we want to say. Now, I don't want to spend a ton of time on it because Tug and I will be streaming about this tomorrow. We will go over all the verdict news on the day stream on my channel tomorrow. We are going to push it up by 1 hour because Mr. Fox is having surgery tomorrow. So I need to change my schedule a little bit. He's an adult, so he doesn't need me to sit in the... I asked him, I was like, do I need to come and sit at the hospital like the entire... He's like, what? No, go to the Y.
As a man, I like kind of...
He's like, go work out. I'm like, well, no, I was going to like drop you off and then go to work. He was like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. So,
yeah, I'm like, please just don't stand over me. It doesn't make me better, you know. It just makes me more nervous. He's gonna
be knocked out anyway, so it'll be fine. But yeah, no, there's so much fun news that we're gonna go over tomorrow. So we will be streaming at 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Eastern on my channel tomorrow. Yep. For the AFROMAN, and we'll continue with our day 2 and 3 coverage, and also we'll talk about the verdict. But I'm thrilled for him. I mean, I'm thrilled. We needed a case like this, didn't we?
Yes. We definitely. It kind of scared me that we had a case even go forward like that. We needed a reminder. Yes, but at the same time, just having a case like that, period, is kind of scary in this environment because it does make you think, well, they're going to try to push through something that should never be. But I mean, this has reminded people that government officials, you are not above mockery.
No, you are not. And nobody is above it. I'm not above it. You're not above it. We deal with it all the time. What we try to teach people here is how to deal with it. If you're in the eye of the storm, if you're getting mocked, it's better to lean in and make it a part of, become part of the joke. I do have one little video that I want to share with you because this is too good. It's too good. It's got me pumped up. I want you to see it. I gotta share it. I know we're gonna go over more of this tomorrow, obviously, but this
judge, man. He looked like he was gonna cry.
Oh my God, that judge was like, I swear, I thought he was chewing on glass. Yeah. When he was reading the verdict. In fact, he made them sit there for so long while he sat and stared at that paper that I was like, what the hell, man? Like,
I was like, what is going? That's exactly what I thought. I was like, what's happening here?
And then in this real quiet voice, right? In this real quiet voice, he's all, well, on all counts, the plaintiff is not liable, or the defendant is not liable.
He wanted it. You could tell he wanted them to go a different way. You could just see it, and it was.
Oh yeah.
It's scary when a judge, again, I think if AFROMAN would have lost, you'd have had a hell of an appeal case. So.
I think so too. And here's AFROMAN outside the courthouse with his supporters after the verdict was read.
Yeah, we did it, America. Yeah, we did it. Free speech. Right on.
Right on.
Yeah. God bless America. Yeah.
Yes.
Power to the people. Yeah.
And he's got great interview outside on the courthouse steps. I'm going to play that tomorrow. He took one for all of us. He deserves letters of love and support for going through what he went through for America. And he did it for us. The first thing he said when he got, interviewed on the courthouse steps was, I didn't win. This was a win for America. It was a win for America because we still have the right to free speech.
That's right.
And that is a big deal. That is a big deal. He was accused of defamation, of defaming cops, by the way, those of you who are asking. If you want to know about this case, look, Tug and I have you only have 2 streams to catch up on. Just 2. Yesterday's stream and today's stream. One on my channel, one on Tug's. So if you
they're well worth watching. That is a crazy.
It's a great trial. It's only a 3-day trial, guys.
Yeah.
So this is not a years-long thing. It's not a month-long thing. And it is the funniest. And when I tell you, you haven't seen funny before. You thought that Johnny Depp trial was funny? That thing was a snooze fest compared to this trial. It was a snooze fest. In fact, I've forgotten all about it. That's how boring it was. This trial was the greatest trial I have ever seen in my entire life because the stakes were so high and he did it in 3 days. Are you a little bit like, holy crap, 3 days?
It was a buzzsaw to roll through, considering there was so many police officers that were, that were in there trying to sue him too.
Yeah, 7 plaintiffs. And I mean, these people, they were the most butthurt, bitchy
You know what,
whiners.
though? I think that actually hurt them because there's so many of them. It really does come across as the entire police force suing over being butthurt. They'd have been better off taking.
Some of them made it sound like they were there to defend the whole sheriff's department. It's
That's
like,
what we were hearing today. That's what we were hearing today for sure.
Yeah, just speak for yourself. Like, don't try to defend the whole sheriff's department because that isn't going to go well. I was concerned because I saw a picture of jury selection, and the jury was very old and very white, and in a very conservative, like very religious part of Ohio. And so I was concerned that the cultural difference, not necessarily the skin color difference, but the age difference and the cultural difference would
what
be
that says,
a roadblock.
You know what that says? That says that town. Like Megan and I talked about this right when the thing came in. It says that town has probably been through a lot of BS with those cops, and they are sick of it.
Oh, they're sick of it. Yeah, they're sick. They've been dealing with these yahoos for a long time, and they're sick of it. You could tell. I have pinned. I am pinning. I'm trying to pin the super tips link to the top of the chat because it is open. There we go. I got that. And so I'm doubling down tonight on my mockery of these vicious weirdos in this case. I don't know if you guys have seen my my thumbnail for today, but here it is. Fatso denied. I'm doubling down on the vicious mockery. I say we go for broke.
The judge really hammered him too. Yesterday, by the way, this is why we went over the filing, even though it was torturous to Megan. We had to go over it because
it was torturous interference. Let me tell you,
that really was torturous interference. But it was the kind of thing that we really needed to go over because you knew that it was going to get the hammer.
Yeah, right. So we had to quick read it before the judge had a chance to slap it down.
He destroys it.
Because we knew he would. He'd be like,
Denied, sit down.
And that's exactly what happened. I have to pull it up. I don't have it in front of me. I'm not prepared. I was busy scrolling around and looking at AFROMAN videos and stuff. Man, I'm so pumped from it though. I'm so excited. And it really was a letdown for me to watch the verdict because the microphones were so bad, and it took me like 3 or 4 times to hear the judge actually saying it. But man, do I feel good. I feel like, it felt recently, it has felt like our free speech rights have been slipping away when these bad lawyers like Bruce Matskin and David Gingras can come in and just threaten everybody, sue people maliciously, act like total dickweeds. And it doesn't feel like anybody's doing anything, like anything can be done about it. Of course, now David Gingras is facing the bar. So there's that.
Megan, I'll sue you.
God. I'm so tired of hearing from these idiots. I hope they learn to think. Oh, you know what I heard today? Oh, this is funny. Oh, I wish I had it queued up. I can go to the transcript and search it. So Just J Hip had his regular Wednesday stream this morning. Actually, he did it. And I learned something because he's absolutely right. I don't listen to the flea bags, right? I never listen to that show. I get transcripts or people send me clips of things that are interesting. Thank God, because unlike Jay, I don't enjoy it. It's just not it's not my bag, baby. It's just not my thing. I can't listen to people chewing on chicken skins. And it's unfortunate. So anyway, here's Just J Hip explaining what the ecosystem said about us covering the AFROMAN trial. You're gonna love this.
Okay.
Let me make sure I get it on the right. Oh shoot. It's playing already. Stop playing. Share this. Here it is. 16.
I mean,
something.
these weird fatsos, they do realize that, like before I had my problem last year, if you look back, typically I drop 2 videos and a live stream every day. That was my every single day.
And I'm a super fan. I know these things because back in the day, I was like haunting your channel. And every time you would upload a video, I'm clicking on it. And every time you were going live, I was rushing to get there before you deleted it, because you would always delete your streams afterwards. So if you didn't catch it live, you didn't catch it.
Yep, it was ghost. Really, I would still do that, but it just made these people so butthurt that we're covering right now. So I was like, nah, you know what? I'll leave the live stream for him.
So there's a theory about why we're covering the AFROMAN trial that is going to crack you up. Ready for it?
Yes.
Very important. You know this Megan Fox. Have you heard of her?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You know what they did the other day?
What?
They covered the AFROMAN trial.
Oh, I know. I was watching it last night a little bit, trying to get caught up.
Yeah. Oh, Tracy Spencer's back. Hi, Tracy. Well, here's the thing about that, though. Where did Megan Fox get that from? Maybe because I mentioned it. Now all of a sudden, Megan Fox, she's clearly listening to me.
Oh my God.
She got brought into this. She's listening to me and stealing my stuff.
Stealing your stuff.
I'm fairly certain.
This is funny.
Last week, Nick Starro brought this up and mentioned it to Megan Fox that it might be a live trial. It wasn't set to be live, and so they didn't know for sure until even as of last week. So
this is all true.
Megan Fox mentioned this, I believe, last Wednesday night on her stream. So, but apparently, no, this all came from Fleabag. Stealing the content over there, Megan Fox. This is terrible.
Straight to prison. It's funny. I want to give a huge shout out, by the way, to Nick Starro. If you guys are not subscribed to Nick, he's my favorite Swedish lawyer. Really cool dude. And he runs a YouTube channel, and he invited me on. He invites me every week. God bless this man. I really love him. I love hanging out with him, and I just don't have a ton of time. But he invites me every week to do his Friday streams. And you guys know how I don't hang out on Friday night usually. So I'm always saying no to him. But I told him last time, I was like, Nick, I miss you. I want to hang out with you for sure. And he was doing something on a Saturday. And I said, you know what? Everybody's sick. Nobody needs me. I'm going to go hang out with Nick for a while. And I had no idea what he was covering. None at all. But I just wanted to see him because I haven't sat down and talked to him in a while. So I was hanging out with him, and he was reading this motion to dismiss, the order from the motion to dismiss in the AFROMAN case. That's how I learned about it. And he was telling me, he's like, oh yeah, it starts on Monday. And I'm like, what? We have to see this. Like he's like, yeah, but I don't think it's going to be live streamed. And like, we had this whole back and forth about, well, is it going to be live? Where am I going to find it? That was where I found it. was from Nick, and I invited him to come on with us too, but he was having his own stream and didn't have time to come on before. But he's such a cool dude. So a big shout out to him for bringing it to my attention. But also, I just want to tell you guys, this was one of those things that was in the zeitgeist. It was going to happen. It was going to go be covering this trial as soon as the word got out, period. Because everybody I know on YouTube, every creator I know, this is the biggest issue of our time. It is the biggest hurdle in our business. It is what we rely on to continue doing what we do, to bring you the stories that we want to bring you, and to say the things that cannot be said anywhere else. And that's a big deal.
I mean,
that's a big deal.
AFROMAN, that, people have been asking what the difference is between this trial and that. And we talked about that as well. I think that's a good question, where people are asking that too. I think it's a very good question. You have to remember that you have the ability to redress your grievances. Now, speech, like I was saying, I found this out last year. I think this is amazing. I like to tell people this. Even flashing your lights and telling, like you're driving down the road and somebody flashes you and tells you, hey, there's a speed trap up ahead. They blink you a couple of times. Well, that's speech. And it is speech that cannot be impeded. That is free speech, just like flicking off a cop, using profanity, whatever, and AFROMAN, God, the stuff they did to him was crazy, entering his home, doing all of this mess. And he is noting that he is making a political statement. He is noting that he is angry. He is angry with these people as police officers. So he made a political statement. They cleared that up real quick. The difference, like these crazy pieces of shit out there, they didn't just make these they're calling like a private citizen some pretty heinous stuff, but they used it as a springboard to try to ruin the person's reputation and business. And they absolutely knew it was false. There was no satire or parody to it. They were butthurt and they wanted to burn someone's life down. So big difference.
Oh boy, I've got news.
Oh no. Or yes.
I've got breaking news. I have breaking news, folks. Breaking news. There is breaking news. Gather round. Tune your little ears toward the speakers for this breaking news. Today is not only National Lemon Pound Cake Day in honor of AFROMAN as declared by Nick Rekieta, but it is also the day that I have just received from the Hartford Judicial District Grievance Panel that Bruce Matskin has been found a finding of probable cause. And he will be under investigation. He is under investigation. He will be going before the grievance panel to explain himself about his behavior. I have the document in my hot little hands.
Oh, wow.
Right now. And now I think what we're going to do is we are going to read the denial for paint chips first. And then we are going to look at this 4 pages of gloriousness that I hold in my hands right now. But the Connecticut Bar is going after Bruce. Congratulations, Bruce, on this day of American glory. We have not only saved free speech, but apparently the state of Connecticut is going to put bad lawyers where they belong. This is what America is like. Wow. This is what America is for. Land of the free, home of the brave, a place where we actually put bad lawyers somewhere else, far away from us, where they can't do any damage. I'm really sick of these people. Yes, Bruce, you finally got the fame and fortune and all the attention you were looking for. I hope that you're happy now. Yes. America! Man.
It's crazy, isn't it? What a day.
What a day. What a day.
It's
holy awesome. Shit. AFROMAN gets freed and Bruce Matskin gets clowned and so does paint chips on the same day. This is a fantastic day.
These people, man. Well, it's really interesting because Bruce, what were you thinking, son? I mean, honestly, like you're a lawyer. We don't write courts. It's bad when we're telling so-called professionals, hey, maybe you shouldn't write that court. Maybe you don't want to do that. You know, we shouldn't be doing that. They should know better.
He doesn't.
It amazes me.
He just doesn't. He does, or he does, and he doesn't care.
I think a lot of them do not care, and it boggles my mind though, because they should care. You know, it's their licensure, unless they want to give it up.
People like Bruce and David Gingras, they truly believe they're smarter than everybody else, and so because they are smarter than everybody else, they can't be bothered with the rules that the little people have to abide by, and they can bypass the rules that all the little people have to abide by because they are so much smarter. They're going to get by on a technicality or their charm or their wit or whatever. What they don't realize is they're not charming or witty at all. Like, they're just assholes. There's my favorite line in that movie. What is the movie with Jeff Bridges, the dude? You know that movie. The dude. God, what is the movie called? You guys know what I'm talking about. But there is a line in it where he's in the bowling alley.
The Big Lebowski, is it?
The Big Lebowski. And he's in the bowling alley with his friend. And he's like, no, you're not wrong. You're just an asshole. Like, it's the best line ever. It's like, you ever had one of those people who just like keeps on, insisting about how right they are?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so right. I'm so right. Okay, yeah, you're not wrong. You're just an asshole, though, and everybody hates you. Although Bruce is wrong also, and so is David. They're both wrong all the time.
They're wrong a
and they're
lot.
Also assholes.
I mean,
yes.
That's really what bothers me. They're not just wrong, they're wrong a lot.
Yes, they are. All right, I got to pull up this document. We got to get started because people are telling me that I'm teasing them in the chat. But what's life without a little tease?
That's
it's been
right.
Tug and I have had a long day. We
Can't have
been
the tea without tease.
we have been streaming all day today. It feels like we've been streaming all day.
It feels good to be back at the game, though. Man.
It's true. That's true. It is true. I mean, I'm not complaining about it.
Yeah, I think it's exciting.
It feels good.
I think it's exciting to be back at it.
It is. Oh my God. My email, is it really buried this far down already? Holy cow. I can't believe how many emails I get. Honest to God.
I know that feeling. Oh, Lord.
Sometimes
That's why
I think, how is this my email box? And I love all of you who email me. It's never you guys who get on, who I'm upset.
It's not a negative comment. It's just a wow. This is crazy.
But I also get a bunch of like spam stuff that I really don't want because of my writing career. I'm on all these. People find me through my articles and they put me on these press release things that I don't want to be on. And getting off of them is so difficult. And they just clog up my inbox and they keep me from being able to see things that I want to see. And it drives me crazy. Oh, you know what? That's not the right document. There. Is it 178? Yeah. It's 178. I got the wrong one.
I like that I didn't even have to answer.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking to myself now. All right. Here we go. We got to share this screen. All right, here is the motion order denying it's an order denying the motion to reconsider the injunction not to send emails to the judges. Now, is this actually the title Paint Chips put on it, or is this the title that Judge Hinkle decided it needed? The motion to reconsider the injunction not to send emails to the judges.
Yeah, I believe that was the name of it. I'm pretty sure.
No, he did not. He did not name it that.
Yeah, it was something like. I'll have to pull it. Give me a minute. I'll tell you for sure.
That can't be real. He didn't.
No, he named it motion for reconsideration. Is what. Yeah.
So this is Hinkle being like, "Look at how dumb you are."
Man, he is like brutal in this thing. He's like, "You want to complain? Go hire a lawyer." I mean, it was pretty.
Oh my goodness! Right off the bat,
This will get
awkward.
awkward.
Yeah, this will get awkward.
Well, it was really funny when we were reading through Paint Chips' filing yesterday. One of the things that he was doing was he was saying he's unskilled at, he's obviously being an ass, he's
Yep.
trying to make it, he's trying to argue something while also putting in a filing that says, well, at least he knows even if it's a shitty argument, he still knows the game. And this guy is like, okay, well, if you don't know it, hire a lawyer. I like it.
I love it so much. This is the music that should be playing, though, when I read the title. Order denying the motion to reconsider the injunction not to send emails to the judges. All right, here we go. The defendant, and I like how the court is now calling him the defendant. It's not like the temporary defendant, the temporary interloper who isn't really a defendant.
Right in and pretend. I like that.
The defendant, Paint Chips Jr., asserts a right to send emails to me and the magistrate judge in violation of the court's long-standing prohibition of the practice. He says he should be allowed to do this because attorneys can file materials on the docket electronically, while as a pro se party, he can file materials on the docket only by mail, which takes longer. This is an assertion, in effect, that Mr. Paint Chips should be able to bypass the requirement for formal filing of materials with the clerk's office and instead require the magistrate judge and me to maintain our own independent files into which Mr. Luthman, Paint Chips, can submit materials, apparently including materials that are neither motions nor responses to motions and could not properly be filed on the docket itself. I'm sorry, Tug, I'm going to keep reading. I'm having too much fun.
It's not that long of a document anyway.
This would impose an enormous, unwarranted burden. The clerk's office exists to maintain the files. A judge who attempted to maintain a separate docket would soon have time to do nothing else. It is rarely necessary for a litigant to bring something to the judge's attention immediately. If Mr. Paint Chips thinks he needs to be able to do that, he can hire an attorney, or he can make any filing deemed urgent by hard copy delivered to the clerk's office. That is less convenient, but most materials are not urgent.
I just love how he just, he is mocking his whamulance that he's driving.
Yes, I know it's so inconvenient for you, Widow Paint Chips. Widow Paint Chips is very, very upset. In any event. Oh, it says filing them by mail ordinarily makes no difference. In any event, whether pro se litigants should be allowed to file materials electronically is an important issue currently under study. In the meantime, Mr. Paint Chips will have to follow the rules that apply to all pro se litigants.
Poor little Paint Chips.
It is ordered. The motion, Doc 177, to reconsider the injunction prohibiting sending a copy of any letter or email to me or the assigned magistrate judge or to our chambers, except when directly relevant to a pending motion and then only as an attachment to the motion or response filed on the docket, is, everybody repeat after me, denied.
Denied.
Sit down.
You know what I bet Paint Chips doesn't have the balls to do, though?
What?
He doesn't have the balls to argue it again. And be like, actually, you
Bruce
know what,
would.
Judge?
Bruce would. Bruce
Yeah.
would totally do it again.
He should totally do it again. He should come down harder on him too. And be like, you know what? Because he said he was gonna take it. He was ready to fight him all the way. Yeah. For his rights. That's what he said in his little article.
He said.
He did.
It
He's going
is.
to take them all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court over his ability to. They really did. I'm not even kidding. Check this out. It's in the
this guy is
headlines.
Such a weirdo.
Oh my God. I mean, it's and it is. If you're like, well, maybe it's about something else. No, it's about the injunction. And that's all he's talking about. He said it says it in the headline there. Look at this. He was not amused by the recent injunction issued by Clinton appointee Judge Robert Hinkle. So he's ready to take his case to the U.S. Supreme Court.
Oh no,
Bum,
what will we
bum.
do? Paint Chips was not amused? Oh no, Mr. Paint Chips. How may we amuse you at every moment? Make sure he gets his participation trophy.
You take them, Paint Chips. You take them all the way. I don't think you have the stones, though.
Oh my God. All right. Is everybody ready for this beautiful? I need to go in and edit the title for today because we did not know we were going to have this beautiful thing. I got to edit this. Lawyer gets smacked by bar. There we go. And we'll put it and Paint Chips and Fatso denied. There we go. All right, sounds good. That'll do. All right. Hopefully that'll help with the algorithm. No, I don't have to. I can't edit it right now. Are you kidding me? All right, fine. Whatever. All right, here we go. Stupid Streamyard. Hartford Judicial District grievance.
You said you're trying to change the title?
I was just trying to. I have to do it in YouTube, I guess.
Yeah, that's what you have to do. You have to
I just have to go to YouTube.
Yeah.
But I'll do it in a bit. Because now I'm annoyed. So
you're like, screw you guys.
Screw
I'm
you.
going home.
So this is the Hartford Judicial District Grievance Panel and the town of Hartford. John J. Quinn, Grievance Counsel. What the hell was that? Did I just see something pop up on the screen on the corner of my eye?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. It wasn't you. You weren't messing around.
No. I was doing something totally. I was playing with Chat GPT. So.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah. So it wasn't me.
I'm just seeing things. Then I've been
hallucinating.
Yeah.
That'll be good. It makes the stream even better.
Oh man. Fatso denied and BBB slapped by bar. Oh my God. This is such great news. What a great day. What an absolutely great day. All right. Grievance panel finding of probable cause. Now, this is the letter, if you're an attorney, you do not want. You don't want to get this. And when you do get it, you get the agita, as the Italian grandmas would say, where you have to run to the bathroom, or bubble guts, as George would say. Those of you in the chat, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, but also share this stream out. Make sure you tell people on all your Facebook groups and wherever people are listening to this that we have breaking news about Bruce Manskin. That Bruce Manskin, we've got the finding of probable cause from the bar. People don't know that because my thumbnail doesn't look like that.
Yeah, somebody's thumbnail game was a little.
Well, I didn't know this was going to happen.
And yet,
here we are again. So the above caption grievance was considered. Oh, and by the way, the above caption grievance is Shockett v. Matskin. So that's interesting because I didn't know Randy Shockett had filed a bar complaint, but apparently he did. Did you know that Randy filed a bar complaint? I don't think this was something we knew.
I remember before there was one, but with this stuff that's actually kicking off, I assumed there would be one, but
no, there was one from Bruce against Shockett. I don't remember Shockett filing one against Manskin.
I think Jeremy said something about one before, but
did he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. But this one, I assumed there would be one with this, but I don't, there's never actually been any confirmation of one filing like that. We haven't seen this. So this is kind of interesting. I mean, even if it was discussed, we've never seen it.
Yeah, this is awesome. Okay. And no, chat, this is not separate from the Florida thing. This is all connected. So you're going to see about that in just a minute by the second paragraph here. The above caption grievance was considered at a meeting. Oh, what I wouldn't give to be a fly on the wall of that meeting. Held on March 13th. Oh, just this week. held on March 13th, 2026, just a few days ago.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I love finding this shit out, man. I love this. Of the Hartford Judicial District Grievance Panel for GA 13 in the town of Hartford, the panel carefully reviewed the information submitted and made its determination without a hearing. Oh, shit! They didn't even need a hearing. This is fantastic.
Well, there was something Jeremy said a while back. He said if they, if there was a finding, which we would know this anyway, but if there was a finding in Florida where he gotten in trouble, then the bar, I mean, that's going to be enough to make them go forward. So Jeremy mentioned that a while back, but the way that everything has moved in these cases, it was like, oh, well, we'll see if there'll be a disappointment again.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, the chat is pointing out that it was Friday the 13th when this came down. I love that for him.
Oh, poor Brucey.
Based on the panel's review of the information submitted and at its disposal, the panel has determined that no investigative hearing is necessary and none has been conducted. And you know why that is, folks? I don't even need to read on to tell you, but it's because Judge Grebe, the wonderful, the honorable Judge Grebe, found Bruce Manskin to have violated the unlawful practice of law without a license in Florida. And when a judge makes that finding, the bar does not need to investigate further because they can take that finding and say, you're guilty. You have committed this. And that's what they did here. And the rules completely allow it. They don't have to question a judge. They can just say, the judge said you did this, and we believe him. This complaint involves an ongoing dispute in which the complainant, an attorney involved in litigation, is representing one of the parties to the litigation, contends that the respondent, who is not licensed in the jurisdiction where the litigation is pending, has been involved in the unauthorized practice of law, and that he has been sanctioned by the presiding judge in the case. Oh, yes, he has. He just hasn't heard what the monetary value of that will be yet. The complaint contends that the active involvement of the respondent in the state of Florida court case is inappropriate, as he is not a licensed attorney in Florida, nor has he been admitted on a pro hoc vice basis. He further alleges that the respondent has unprofessionally and without good reason disparaged him in email and other submissions that he has made in the case and to others involved in the litigation. He submits that the actions of the respondent have constituted conduct that is prejudicial to the administration of justice in violation of the rules of professional conduct. The complaint references several other rules of professional conduct which it is alleged have been violated by the respondent. Further, the complainant challenges the solicitation of funds by the respondent through an online effort. Oh, shit. Do you see this?
This is crazy, man.
The complainant challenges the solicitation of funds by the respondent in an online effort. Oh, Fleesa, look what you did.
Oh my God, it's crazy.
Appended to the complaint were examples of pleadings that were filed in the litigation, which the complainant contends were ghostwritten by the respondent.
Oh my God. He is, I mean, all this is right. That's the problem. Like, this stuff is correct.
You want to pick up from this paragraph and take the next page?
Yeah, let's get the, wait, where am I picking up? Let's say the respondent
from
filed.
The respondent, yeah, the last
The respondent filed an answer through counsel to the complaint, defending the respondent's involvement in the matter and denying that his involvement constitutes the unauthorized practice of law in Florida. Well, too late for that, sucker, because you already have been nailed for that, right? The answer recounts an extensive history of the underlying dispute.
Oh, I bet it does.
I'm sure, involving it's Jeremy Hales' fault. Litigation. The dispute is raged on the internet through YouTube channel. Counsel for the respondent contends that the grievance panel does not have jurisdiction over the complaint and notes that
You don't have jurisdiction over me. I know I hold my license with you, but you don't have jurisdiction over me. Okay, sir.
I'm the
This'll
boss.
get
You
awkward.
aren't. I can do anything I want, sucker. No.
I'm filing from Armenia.
Although licensed in the state of Connecticut, resides in Massachusetts, where he's also licensed. The answer contends that there is no meaningful involvement of Connecticut in the matter. Yeah, he's using his license and popping over into another state where he was pro hoc VJ, but I guess actually he's using his crazier.
He's using his licenses that he has in both Massachusetts and Connecticut to give himself some kind of gravitas or expert status while doing things in a different state where he's not licensed and acting like a lawyer in that state.
Isn't this a real problem for him with Michelle? Because
I don't
he's
know.
not. Look, he's not
ever a
licensed.
problem with her. She never does anything to the people
but
she
I mean,
chooses.
this could. Well, when she loses some money, she might change her mind, though. When she takes a hit, because they haven't, and it's also with John Cook because she's presented herself, and he's presented himself as their lawyer. They're this, they're that, and to the point that he interfered in a court and got Michelle Preston and him in trouble. So. When you look at this, he's using his like you said, his credentialing to say, hey, look at me, I can do all of this stuff. And I'm sure Michelle Preston is under the incorrect assumption that he's doing things in Florida and he's allowed to do that.
I love what C Mac and Cheese says here. I feel like you two are enjoying this a bit too much.
I think it's funny because we told.
It's been a long time coming, C Mac and Cheese.
Well, we've been telling Broom, we're like, dude, I realize you've been getting away with stuff, but dude, they're going to hammer you sooner or later. And his answer to it is trying to sick people like paint chips on you for disagreeing with him.
I feel that I need a avatar switch. I believe I have this one. Yes, I need this
Like
one.
this?
I need to get rid of this one. What?
Like-
What did you just do?
I moved the avatar up. You can
Stop
also
that.
shift them. I've never
That's
tried
not what I
shifting
meant.
them on the side, but apparently you can. I moved it above. I
There.
moved it.
I need my my court prognosticator hat on because we said this was coming. This is yet one more example of things we said was going to happen. This is not, I am, how many lawyers has this happened to that I said it was going to happen to? I'm losing count. Bruce is going on my fucking wall when he finally gets hit. And that is going to be a stream for the ages because guess who else is going on the wall? David Gingras is also going to go on the wall. I have a feeling that the two of them are going to end up on the wall at the same time because they both got these probable cause documents in relatively short periods of time. I just read David's, a week and a half ago?
Yeah.
And now Bruce's has hit, and this won't be the last one. This is just Connecticut. You can expect it to come from Massachusetts, and you can expect it to come from Florida. This guy he's in a lot of hot water. The wall of shame is we're going to make a place for you there. Ooh, Tug, I like your avatar. Let's get a closer look at that. Oh.
Yeah, I like that. Probably good.
Nice.
Now I have your license. Ho, ho, ho. Now I have a bar complaint. God, I need to put that on there. Let me tell it. Change the shirt. Now I have your bar complaint. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, Carrie says, I'm going to need a bigger wall. Yeah, I'm going to need a bigger wall. true.
I mean, seriously, Lord. Yeah. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why Fed 2 went the way it was. Somebody was feeling sorry for your wall. They were like, if you put that many fat people, it'll collapse. And your wall has not been safety tested for that.
So this is an epically bad day for Bruce and Paint Chips and the Adams County Sheriff assholes, which is terrific. But it's also going to be a very bad day for Fleesa coming up here real soon, because with last night's stream, when we went over what happened in bankruptcy court, we've been told that the very first thing that that new trustee is going to do, and the lawyers on the team are going to do, is subpoena Fleesa's financial records and find out where the money went. It's all crashing together, folks.
It's crazy because I mean, and that makes sense too, because you're talking about there's either a lot of money or there's a lot of missing money, one or the other. And either way, that is a problem. You know, they're going to want to know what happened to that money for sure.
Oh, for sure. Elric says the weight limit on that load-bearing wall is in question.
Exactly. You know, we don't want anybody getting hurt there. You know, they're gonna be sitting there. She'll. Have you ever seen like I'm just. Now it's got me wondering. Have you ever seen somebody that was just like morbidly obese, like have to take the stand?
Oh no, I haven't.
Wouldn't that be interesting? Like, I mean, you get one of those judges that's just an asshole, and he's like, "No, you will take the stand," and you're like, "Oh my god!"
They have to bring in a crane.
Yeah, you'd be like, "I've heard of using your cranium, but the cranium, okay."
Robert Towers says BBB is going to join Lips. I wasn't disbarred. I retired. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet that if it's trending towards disbarment, he will retire, and then I will sue you if you say I was disbarred.
Oh my god! Like this stuff is going to become like it's a major punchline. Oh, it's so amazing.
This is
I can't believe
such a great day.
Real. You know?
I know. I can't believe it's real either. This is amazing. Okay. All right, everyone.
I think I'm at the answer. Is that the answer? I don't care where I'm at. The answer contends that there is no meaningful involvement of Connecticut in this matter. It's all entertaining. As for the emails and other information sent by the respondent to the courts in Florida, these documents constitute protected speech under the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. That's my free speech right to just write in and
more free speech. Yeah, not when you're a lawyer and you're subject to the bar rules, you dumbass.
Not just that, you were representing
by their rules.
You were representing the other side, and then you got fired by them. I mean, holy crap. What in the world? They know better. I mean, it's a typical argument. I figured they'd make something like that, you know, when they got cornered. But the answer does not acknowledge that the respondent was the author of the submissions that the court is pleading, and suggests that the submissions could have been created by AI. Oh, programs readily available. Well, that's funny because they admit that. Bruce, they actually admit it. They admit it in conversation. They admit it in writing.
Didn't he admit it in court?
Yes, he also admitted it in the protective order. So
yeah, right. He admitted it just in Ohio, Bruce. Just recently. And we're gonna have those transcripts soon. I hope. I gotta talk to Jeremy and find out.
Oh my God, I need those in my life. You know, I need them very, very soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I need it really badly. Also, I just wanted to make sure Larry saw this. I just texted it to him. Oh my God, this should help him. This should help him in his lawsuit. All right, let's see. Where were we?
I'm looking something up real fast there. Hey, sorry, I had a thing come through. I was trying to see what it was. All right, so
you're at the answer, I think.
Yeah, the answer specifically states that there is no hard evidence that the respondent made the filing.
Oh, God.
His own words. The answer. Also, Lynette Preston says that you did it. She said that you did it. I have her talking about you filing stuff for her after that. So But yeah, you have John Cook who's still filing stuff that you wrote in another one. So it does make sense. But yeah, she's noting it straight up. And yeah, you're going to get in trouble for that stuff, baby. It suggested there's no evidence determining that he was the author of the platings, and there's nothing other than the belief of the complaint. Also, the other thing there too, didn't he hook the filing to one of his complaints, like the emails? If I'm remembering, we need to look at those emails again, because I believe he attached. You remember that item that was brought in? I believe that he attached, but he's talked about writing filings. Like that's come up plenty of times. I mean, if we're going back, even on the newest thing right here, just talking about this though, I think on the complaint that would kick all of this off, the not practicing with the license, I believe the filing that they utilized, he attached it to an email. So it reads like he wrote it very much. I got to go back though, because I bet that looks bad. We gotta look at those emails. Maybe not tonight and drag them all out, but we need to do that again. Oh, what a crazy dude. The answer then individually addresses the specific rule violations alleged and denies each such allegation. With regard to the order of the presiding judge involved in Florida litigation that the respondent has engaged in the unauthorized practice of law, and the order specifically enjoined the respondent from further communications with the court, along with an admonishment of the respondent by the court, counsel for the respondent submits that the order of the judge, quote, violates due process. Man, this sounds like some paint chip shit, doesn't it? Like what we read last night.
He's so full of hot air and nonsense.
By purporting the discipline, the respondent, without basic notice and an opportunity to be heard, required by the 14th Amendment due clause process.
Oh, geez. Here we go. What? He's such a windbag.
Oh, my God. But I mean, it's just like paint chips. My due process, baby.
I need an opportunity to be heard on the admissibility of the word asshole.
Oh, God. I need to call somebody an alligator effort today.
I want to call someone the N-word in court.
Judge, I thought we were pen pals.
Stopped.
No, my Lord. These people. So, you want me to continue?
Yeah.
Okay. The complainant was offered the opportunity to make a reply submission to the answer of the respondent, and he did so. In the reply, he reiterated the arguments made in the complaint and highlighted the action of the respondent, which allow for no other explanation other than the respondent improperly practiced law in the state of Florida. Well. Well, you remember?
Man, you know what, Bruce?
You are not a nice person.
Do you remember him going on the Fleas and reading, like they read a complaint that Brucey came in and, he was trying to file against Randy, and all the stuff he was writing to the judge behind the scene, he was trying to cause him problems with his licensure. He was trying to get him disbarred. So,
and by the way, the bar threw that out immediately.
Yeah, but I mean, he tried. The point is, he can't be mad about this because this is the same, kind of shit that he was pulling. Only difference is a court agreed with this. Like this is founded. So
true. Very true.
The reply notes that the respondent signed his communication as Bruce Madskin, Esquire. That's no good. The reply challenges the answer's conclusion that Connecticut has no jurisdiction in the matter. The reply references that the rules applicable to Connecticut attorneys apply, quote, regardless of where their conduct occurs. Oopsie. That's not good, is it? That's not good at all.
No. I love that this is single spaced because there's so many words on every page that it's more like an 8-page double spaced document.
It's like a fine dining meal, Yes. Like, this is delicious.
This is so spicy and delicious.
The respondent, through counsel, filed a response to the reply submission by challenging the jurisdiction of Connecticut to handle this complaint and by reiterating the lack of due process surrounding the judge's order. It is noted that the judge's order was drafted by the complainant. Oh, he wrote it. Oh, my God. Okay.
Yeah, he's complaining that Randy wrote the order like every lawyer who wins his argument writes the order.
At its meeting, the grievance council unanimously determined that probable cause exists. That the respondent. Wow, man. Bruce, you're going to have some trouble squirming out of this one, brother. You know,
this panel hates him.
Yeah, you already mixed it up in these places, and they probably are glad to see you fall. I mean, just honestly, you know, I think
we read all that. We read all those grievances before on him, and all the shit he put these poor people through with the harassing emails and the phone calls.
Oh my God! Can you imagine how that's going to go this time? I bet you. I wonder if he'll write them and do stuff like that again.
Exactly.
Can he not? I mean. Can he stop himself from doing it?
No, he will totally do it again. Well, then again, though, he does have a lawyer representing him in this. In fact, if you noticed at the top of the page, it was addressed to his attorney.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So maybe his attorney will be able to stop him from doing that. I mean, a good attorney would. But boy, is this all bad news for Bruce in his case against Larry Foreman, DUI guy, that he says Larry defamed him by saying that he's a bad lawyer who's been sanctioned. And oh, well, here you go. He's being sanctioned. This is the second time now, because the first time we know of, well, actually it's the third time, because he got $1,000 sanction from one of the bars. I don't remember which one that he didn't pay. And then he got the sanction from the Florida judge, which he hasn't been told how much it's going to be yet. Oh, it'll be the fourth one. He's got a sanction coming from Bolitho and Hinkle in Fed 2, because they have to. And then this is coming from Connecticut. We're still waiting on Massachusetts and Florida. By the time we're done, he could have 5 or 6 sanctions against him. Bruce,
this is
it's not
so
too late.
bad.
It's not too late. It's not too late to jump on a plane to Armenia. You can jump on a plane tonight, grab your passport, and just fucking go. Like, never come back. Like, just get out of here, man. And then that'll be like the other thing you're suing Larry for, is saying that he went to Armenia. Just make that come true, because you know you don't want to stay here anyway.
This is so funny, though. I mean, really. Oh, I love it, though. So they get unanimously determined that the cause exists, that the respondent has violated the following rule of professional conduct. Rule 5.5, unauthorized practice of law. Additional rules, wow, considered by the panel. I've got to read this part, including these suggested by the complainant in his submission. 8.44, 4.4a, 8.2a, 1.15, and 3. We need to look all those up.
Yeah, we do. Here, while you're reading, I will plug those in.
Yeah, plug them in and see what they all are. As to each of these, the panel determined that no probable cause existed that the respondent As to each of these, the panel determined that no probable cause exists that the respondent violated these rules. So, additional rules considered. So they considered these and said he did not violate these.
Oh, he said he didn't. So
I'm curious what they are. I'm wondering what they are, because I'm wondering, you know. I mean, he's done some crazy shit. You know, what they're going with, I think, is the one that he can't argue, though.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. Boy, these are a lot of rules they decided he didn't break. I don't know why they do this. They should throw the book at people like him. Honestly. It's just whatever you can hit him with, that's what you should hit him with. No problem. Okay, let's see. All right, we'll look those up.
Yeah, okay. A copy of the termination has been sent to the statewide grievance committee for the scheduling of a hearing. You'll be notified directly by the statewide grievance committee regarding further proceedings and a hearing. It should be noted that this grievance panel has concluded its investigation in this matter. Therefore, it is respectfully requested that any additional filings or responses be submitted directly to the statewide grievance committee. Tells who they are, blah, 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 blah. That's the rest of it. It's got
And
their
then
address and stuff.
okay.
It doesn't matter. But,
All right. Yeah, no, it's
I mean, it's a public
Okay.
place. Yeah.
Exactly. All right. So here's what they are. So 5.5. Okay, I think I know why they did what they did. 5.5 is the unauthorized practice of law, multi-jurisdictional practice. And the reason why I think that they chose this one instead of the others is because this one is the most egregious. It is the one where they can hit him with the hardest sanction of all. They can disbar him for this. So if they wanted to do that, they could. They don't need anything else. They don't need anything else to do it. They also won't have to spend a bunch of money having a trial about it because the judge already found him guilty of it. So 8.4, the next one, now here's the list of ones that they say there's no probable cause. Misconduct, engaging in conduct that's prejudicial to the administration of justice. 4.4a, respect for rights of third persons. So this is the one, shouldn't embarrass, delay, or burden a third person, or use methods of obtaining evidence that violate the legal rights of that person. 8.2a is judicial and legal officials. A lawyer shall not make a statement that the lawyer knows to be false, or make a statement with reckless disregard as to its truth or falsity concerning the integrity of a judge, adjudicatory officer, public legal officer, or candidate for such office.
He made all those statements about another lawyer, though. He tried to sway the court to do something. And they won't do anything about that.
My guess is that they don't want the headache that comes with having to put on a trial for those things and increase expenses, and Randy's would be increased as well when they've got him on the unlicensed practice of law.
We'll see now. I want to see what they do. They should clamp him down hard. I mean, especially since he's had problems before, but we'll see.
Rule 1.15 was safekeeping property. This is interesting. A lawyer shall hold property of clients or third persons separate from a lawyer's own property, maintain funds in a client trust account, keep complete records and preserve them, typically 7 years, promptly notify and deliver funds property to the client. So this is all about funds.
Well, there was that $1,300 though that did not promptly get given to the other. Maybe that's what that was about. Again, I'm just guessing. I don't know. But you remember that $1,300 that sat for a while?
Yeah, and my guess is that they just don't want to litigate it because it's going to be a big expense. And I don't think it's because he didn't do these things. I think it's because they have him on a big one. Rule 3.5, impartiality and decorum of the tribunal. A lawyer shall not seek to influence a judge, juror, or official by means prohibited by law. Communicate ex parte with such persons, except as permitted. Communicate with jurors. Engage in conduct intended to disrupt a tribunal. So those are the remaining ones that they chose not to go after. The one they did choose to go after is unauthorized practice of law, Rule 5.5. A lawyer shall not practice law in a jurisdiction in violation of the regulation of the legal profession in that jurisdiction, or assist another in doing so. A lawyer who is not admitted to practice in this jurisdiction shall not establish an office or other systematic and continuous presence for the practice of law, or hold out to the public or otherwise represent that the lawyer is admitted to practice in this jurisdiction. A lawyer admitted in another U.S. jurisdiction may provide legal services on a temporary basis in Connecticut if they are undertaken with Connecticut lawyer, blah, blah, blah. This is about Connecticut specifically, but it also pertains to multi-jurisdictional. So the bottom line here is that Bruce is in big trouble, huge trouble when it comes to the unlicensed practice of law, which is a big deal. It is a very big deal. Could he? I believe it has been filed in Massachusetts also, guys. I think Massachusetts is going to be responding as well. And also Florida. It will be it will be. It was sent to the Supreme Court in Florida as well. Yeah. All right, guys. Don't forget, by the way, to hit like and subscribe, and also make sure you tell your friends to follow the channel. Tug and I are going to be doing a lot more streams lately, and you don't want to miss them because
That's
they are
right.
going to be a lot of fun.
Yep, we're going to be looking at a lot of stuff. We're going to be in, it's just going to be a lot more enjoyable. You will have fun with it. We will see this, which we will continue to have fun talking about, of course, but we will also branch out, and it'll be interesting.
Oh my God. I forgot to open up Super Tips, and I am way behind, and I promised everybody that Super Tips would be played first. So let's see if we have any good Super Tips in here that we want to answer to. Anonymous, thanks for the 5.
I can't wait to hear First Amendment auditors start citing AFROMAN v. Adams County. It'll be glorious.
That's true. That's true, though.
Oh.
You got it.
Imagine how
They
much
will.
Jeff would have loved this case.
I mean, my God, think about that. That will be amazing because cops will, think about the leeway that this gives people. I mean, it's decided, it's decided by peers as well. So
Yep.
when people start talking about it, it's like, the people spoke.
They sure did. And the people are not putting up with this shit from cops. So
Yeah, people are
don't try
trying.
it.
Well, we see all kind of awful stuff that happens, and I realize when you say this, the defense has always been, well, it's just a few bad apples. Well, unfortunately, the good cops aren't stopping that. Maybe they don't have the institutional authority, whatever, or they're, many of them though. I'll see videos with 5 cops on a scene, one terrible cop in the midst, and nobody does anything.
Nobody stops them. Yeah, and you do. There is also another saying, which is one bad apple spoils the bunch.
Yeah.
And so we need to get way more serious about getting rid of bad cops to protect the good ones. Because if you leave bad cops around, they will corrupt the good ones, period. And it's not that all cops are bad. We know that. Some cops are terrific. I know some of them personally. In fact, I know a police officer. He was a former sheriff. He actually led the department for a while. And he is one of the kinds of guys who somebody would say these things to him and he would laugh. He'd laugh it off and just continue being professional and doing his job because he's a person who understands what the Constitution means. He knows he has great authority and the ability to take someone's life, and he doesn't take that for granted. And so he knows that people are allowed to say terrible things to him. And he keeps on smiling anyway. That's the kind of person you want as an LEO, right? You want people like that. You want people who respect the Constitution. And you know what I do find? This man I'm talking about is former military. You do tend to have more of that with your military turned cop, right? Because in the people who join the military tend to have a better understanding of the Constitution because they get taught it very well when they're in basic training, and they find out what the rights of the people are. And so I think that that helps when you have someone who's from a military background too. But some of these guys, look, when I was in high school, all the worst bullies became cops. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's just true. I've seen it in my school. A couple of friends I know who went to other schools were like, yeah, like the bullies, the ones who weren't that smart and they were mean, they became cops. Those are not the kind of people you want becoming police officers. You want people with good temperaments. They should be weeded out with psychological examinations. And I know they do have some of them, but also I feel like 23 years in service, and there's nothing wrong with staying in a job for 23 years, but there must be checks and balances. There must be, just because you've been there doesn't mean you should stay there.
Right. Yeah, 2 of these police officers that were suing, they had been there over 2 decades. 2 of them, for sure. And I mean, we were talking about many of them were long-term officers. They, you see one go in and they lied today. I mean, absolutely lied. You had one with the shield, and you could see him flip off the camera. Absolutely.
Look straight at the camera and flip off the camera, middle finger straight. Just like Lynette saying, I didn't give the double bird. and we all saw it.
And then he sat around talking about my family, including my police family, was offended by this or that. I was like, so no. And people they are tired. I'm going to be vague in this, but I had an incident where I had to call the police. 2 police arrived at the beginning. They were reviewing the situation. Everything was good to go. I was a caller. I was not the aggressor in an issue. I was the aggrieved party. 3rd cop gets there and starts, despite everything being filmed and everything else in this situation, this 3rd cop decides he's gonna be a detective, and he just starts grilling into me about how this has to be my fault, and I had dirt under my fingernails. I'd been outside planting cactus before all of this came up, and he started, is that blood under your? I was like, it's dirt, dude. I've got freaking. But I had all this videotape, and the police were looking at the incident I'd called them over, and this freaking cop, man, now luckily in that situation, one of the other cops chilled his ass out and got him away. But man, if police are like that, and they are a lot, there has to be something. And this is a guy that I know in this town has been on the police force for a long time, and he is a douchebag, an absolute douchebag, and he gets it wrong way too often. I've heard from enough people in the know. I know people who work over at a couple of the offices over here. When you need your free lawyer, the office. I know 2 people over there. They talk about some of these people and why they arrest people. Right now, actually, Tennessee is under heavy scrutiny because of all the false DUI arrests. I don't know if you.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, they've been getting a lot of monetary incentives, so amp up the number federally. So they've had dozens of false arrests, dozens, and people have been totally. Sober.
DUI
Look it
guy
up.
must be in heaven. If this is a national thing.
It is. Like
he must have more work than he can handle.
I mean, Tennessee, it's become bad enough that it has started making national headlines. I mean, it's crazy.
Big Gal, I'm so sorry to hear this. Says my youngest son, or Big Al, not Big Gal, it's Big Al. My youngest son has had a problem with one police officer. He just loves to make up stories to try and keep him in trouble. I have a family member who we believe was killed by police in a very small town in West Virginia, in a place where, they set him up and he blamed it on drugs. He wasn't on drugs, and shot him dead. And he had been having a problem with this one officer for a long time. And then one day, he's dead. And, all the files are locked or lost, or there was a fire or this or that. In these tiny towns and places like that, it's very usual for stuff like that to happen when you get a bad person with a lot of power. So these are things that happen all over the country. They happen to people just like you, just like me. And it's very scary. And so the trial today, it was a great outcome, because we do need to hold these people in check. Puzzler, thanks for the $12. Get ready, folks. This one's going to be a long one. Oh, I got to change my screen. Here we go.
I'm very skeptical that these lawyers will have anything bad happen to them. The jurisdiction ain't got any grounds.
I'll give you one more chance to sit down and be quiet.
Grounds. You ain't got no jurisdiction for that.
Okay. Take him to the other court.
Oh man, that was a fun throwback. I missed that trial. Oh God. And Anonymous, thanks for the 5.
Hi, Tug. I love your show. Sorry that your Sunday show got rudely interrupted by your former co-host. Are you still planning on streaming with him on Mondays and Wednesdays?
Oh my God. That must be Jay. Jay, stop trying to get Tug to hire you back as a co-host. It's not happening.
Oh, was that you, Jay?
Probably.
Oh man, Jay. Well, if you're looking for it now.
What? Is thanks for the 5.
I'm late, but spiritually on time. Take my money. I'm starting from the beginning because I refuse to miss a single drop of tea.
Oh, tonight is want to miss a single drop. It's piping hot.
Oh man, tonight. Yeah, this is. I mean, God, the Bruce thing is just out of this world.
Carol Welch, you are bad. Thanks for the 5. Oh Lord, hold on to your hats.
AFROMAN says, lick them low. Well, BBB's been licking me low. Now I'm bald. My bad.
We're testing out that theory tonight. AFROMAN has made everybody bold. Cynic in Chief, thanks for the 5. Why isn't it playing? Maybe it is not a, what the heck? Cynic in Chief, thanks for the 5, says, I'd like to nominate Tammy J for a Lulzy Award for bringing the Prison Bee stuff up directly to pay chips. Bruce gets my dummy award.
Oh, did you hear? So last night, apparently, there was some a few issues there, too. Did you hear about that? So I was, I was reading through. I watch so you don't have to, always appreciate that, by the way. And props to I once, so you don't have to as well. Everybody should check them out. But I was reading through and it sounds like the co-host is again getting the middle. Let's just listen to this. As let's say co-host, right, attempted to tell about the exploding meteor over Ohio, the flea seemed uninterested and annoyed with her panelists. Fake laughter from the flea rings through the garage studio, accompanied by a special guest, the loud, annoying neighbor. So the loud, annoying neighbor appears to be sauced up and ready to take on the world as the flea continues to laugh and push the co-host aside like a wet dish rag she no longer needs. But in Flea World, that's okay because annoying neighbor seems to fill a void in her belly that the old co-host can't fulfill. So this goes on, and you should read it because it's pretty interesting. This is yet a second time, and I'm telling you, Tammy, this is what's going to happen. She's going to decide the neighbor has more whatever, and you are going to be yet another person kicked to the fucking curb. You don't get anything from these people. It's amazing how much work you do for nothing. Just so what? You can be on their show and work for free. Bravo.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, it's weird. I mean, Tammy J, I like your idea though to nominate Tammy for a Lulzy. I'm going to put her on the list. I will. What day is today? Is Wednesday? I promise we will do another. We'll do a Lulzy and a dummy next Monday. How about that? We'll do it on Monday.
Sounds cute.
So submit your nominations now for who you think deserves the Lulzy and the dummy. We've got one dummy for Bruce and one Lulzy for Tammy J. I'm writing that down so I don't forget. But I'm in agreement with both of those. I think Tammy does. She deserves something. And she gets treated so poorly over there that
she does a lot of dirty work for these people. I mean, she monitors shows. She gives their content, and when she tries to bring in something, I found it interesting. So the last time that they were just kicking her to the curb, I went in, sped it up, but I listened to that, and it was disrespectful as hell. You can tell that, she's like here, with here we're cutting up, doing whatever, it's where both people, they respect the other person that they're working with. That is a one-way street. Tammy is just a plug-in. She was not the first nominated plug-in either. She has been a long line of them. Hell, a cricket was one time chosen before her.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's really true. All right, let's see what we got here. Anonymous. Thanks for let's see. Not anonymous. What is this? No, it's Cynic in Chief again. Thanks for the $6.
Corrupt cops and lawyers are dropping like flies today. How are the fats going to spin Bruce going before the bar? Are there going to be 3 or 4, maybe Doritos ex-lawyers on the anti-side?
Judge Hinkle takes no shit. I think he also would have dismissed Fed too, but he would have shut down the clown show instead of letting the circus go on and on.
Possibly. That's definitely possible.
I don't know. I mean,
I'll tell you how they'll spin it though. You want to know how they'll spin it? They're not going to read it. Yeah, they won't read it. They're going to say that I'm lying and whatever I read over here was a lie.
Yep.
That's what they will
It's
say.
all fake. It's fake. In fact, it's somehow an idea that Megan Fox got from me.
And Anonymous, thanks for the 5.
I love the super tugs. Megan, can you wish my wife Kayla a happy birthday? I made her sing a duet with me on her birthday to my original song, Pressure Queen, just like the Federigos. Stop calling me Jay.
Is it Kayla's birthday? I don't even know. I don't know if it is.
Stop
if
calling
it
me
is,
Jay.
Stop calling me Jay. Does he mean Jay stop calling me or stop calling me Jay?
He's saying for you to stop calling them Jay.
That's weird.
Yeah, and don't call me Jay. I'm someone else. He's saying that other super chat there was not
Oh,
Jay.
sure. Well, I don't believe that. Nobody
Mm.
sticks up for Jay more than Anonymous. Carol Welsh, thanks to the 5.
AFROMAN says lick 'em low. I believe BBB's been licking me low. Did I say that right? Oh, lick it.
Oh, no.
Night. I'm sorry, folks, for the debauchery is going to continue for at least a week because of this trial. And if you don't know about it, you have to catch up because it is some of the funniest court antics I've ever seen in my life. Night, thanks for the 6.
I know you guys don't want to hear my sound effects. That's why they're such low volume.
Sound off like you have a pair, Megan.
You know what it is? It's not that. It's just the volume changes all the time. And it takes me so long to set this stupid soundboard up. It's either too low or it's too high. And it's better if it's too low because it doesn't, blow your eardrums out.
Yeah, sometimes when they reset, they come up in insane volume.
Yeah, and I can't tell. To me, they're very loud. And I cannot hear what you were hearing. There's something that goes on with StreamYard that when the sound goes out to you is not the same as what I'm hearing in my ears, and I wish it were.
Well, I don't hear the same thing when we listen to clips. It sounds different, So, when people are like, "We're this volume or that volume," while we're listening to something,
Yeah.
I can't hear the difference.
Either like when we're playing court audio, I can't hear how it sounds to the chat, and it always sounds fine to me. And everyone's like, "It's so low." I'm like, oh, "Okay, well, I can't fix it because I don't know how this mix works. It's crazy. StreamYard needs to fix that." Allie S, thanks for the 5.
Abe was going to watch the trial, but then he got high. Fleesa mentioned it first. But that's just a lie. The antis are messed up, and we know why. Hey, because they just cry.
Because they just cry. Because they just cry. Da 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 da. Good one. That was fantastic. Sherry Worthen, thanks for the 5.
If you can't look someone in the eye or keep fidgeting and wringing your hands and looking over your shoulder, you might be a damn liar.
Yeah, that cop had bad body language. Real bad. He totally did all of those things. William Allen, thanks for the 5.
I totally agree with Mr. Fox. I despise having people hanging around during my surgeries. It just makes me anxious tending to their anxieties.
Yeah. Yeah, you're dealing with I agree. You're like looking out for someone else instead of, like recouping. I don't like waking up and somebody staring at me. I'm like, "Oh, what the freaking hell is going on?"
Yeah. I get that. You going to bed? Yeah. Yep. Or wipe your face. You got toothpaste. Go wipe on a towel. You got toothpaste all over your face. You're gonna slime me if you give me a kiss. All right. Give me a kiss. I love you.
Love you, Mom.
I'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Good night. You must say night to the chat.
Yeah. Good night, and also for the people that donated, thank you, because we're kind of poor right now, so we need to...
We're poor right now?
You're the poors.
You are. I have $58. But
You have $58? Well, give me some.
Heck no.
Go to bed.
Okay, I'll give you like 30.
He goes, "We're kind of poor right now." Well, you are. I have $58.
I hear that sometimes when my oldest.
Yeah, you want to know why I'm poor? Because I have like medical bills crawling up my backside and a new one starting tomorrow.
Like, because you kids are expensive.
Yeah, especially when they're injured and they need surgeries and stuff. And Yeah, it sucks. Cynic in Chief, thanks for the 6.
Like me, this judge wasn't able to sway the jury. Judges, cops, and politicians no longer believe in free speech, but the American people still do.
The media will say the cops won nothing. That is wrong. They won several new nicknames, lawyer fees, personalized songs, and a notoriety that they will never live down the rest of their lives.
Yep. I'm
I'd
telling
like to
you.
know who paid for their lawyers.
Oh, I would too. And I think we need to rename the Streisand effect the Adams County Sheriff effect. Or the AFROMAN effect. I don't know.
God, there it is. Oh, like, check this out. I got to show you something real funny. I forgot we were talking about. Give me 1 second. You know that picture we're talking about? Now I have your bar complaint. Ho ho.
Yeah, yeah. Did it fix?
Yeah, it made it. It looks pretty funny. I mean, it's the normal one, but check this out. I love them. I love these. There it is. Check that out. Isn't that beautiful?
Wait, I got to pull it up. Hey, Bruce. I got your bar complaint. I got your bar complaint.
Oh, I love it. Good fun times.
Oh, so fun. So fun. Man. All right, we got one more here. Razilla's Realm, thanks for the 5.
A deep-throated apology. Maybe you should rephrase that.
I think that was from yesterday. I must have missed that yesterday.
That's funny.
That's what Laura Owens would say. Oh, man. Well, I think I'm going to get to the super chats. You hanging out, or do you want to?
I may bounce.
You gotta go.
You gotta, yeah.
Yeah,
we'll
we've had
pick
a
it up
long
tomorrow.
day.
Remember, tomorrow we will start off here. It'll be a fun day. We're going to be talking about that win, and it is one heck of a win. There's going to be all kinds of stuff, and we've started looking into some potential rabbit holes too. We may find some other information that, well, you may not hear anywhere else. So stay tuned for that too. Yep.
All
I'll
right,
see you tomorrow.
Good night, Tug.
See ya.
All right, chat. Max Lab, thanks for the 2. Megan, you're on the wrong side. I know he does that to me all the time. Suzanne, thanks for the 10. Megan's next look will be Afro for her next dancing video. P and M Bear. God, I have the hardest time saying that. Thanks for the 2. When is the Megan AFROMAN interview? Well, it's funny you should say that, because he did post his PR guy, his email. And I have been thinking about reaching out to him. I was thinking about it before today, but now he's going to be deluged with it. He's in the middle of a media storm right now. So I'll probably give him some time. We'll get through my coverage, and then I'll reach out and try, because he's probably going to do the rounds at all the big places. But I am going to try. Suzanne, thanks for the 5. Dickweed, not to be confused with dill when cooking. Fallen Hero 4567 gifted 1 Fox membership. Thank you. Welcome to the Fox Den. Whoever got that, say thanks to Fallen Hero. And L Flocking Lou gifted 5 memberships. Welcome to the Fox Den. All of you, it's weird here, but sometimes bitches get bar complaints.
Right to jail, right away.
I should say bar charges. Complaints are different than probable cause. Carol Welch, thanks for the 2. AFROMAN says, lick 'em low. That's right. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Suzanne 7IB, thanks for the 2. BBB Moldy Crumb Cake. There was a moment at the during the AFROMAN trial where they were playing that video, which is hysterical, by the way. It's lewd, but it's very funny. And the officer involved, he hired an actress who doesn't even really look like her. The actress is much better looking than her, actually. So he made her look better than she does. And you can tell it's not her. And so he's got this actress doing, lewd things. Well, during that part, and I mean, everyone is laughing hysterically, not in the courtroom, but outside the courtroom. Everyone who's watching this is laughing hysterically. This woman is sitting on the stand, just bawling her eyes out. And her tears did the opposite that tears are supposed to do. It made me angry. Here is a person, and I think AFROMAN put it perfectly. Here's a person who is the perpetrator of violence on his home, put his life at risk. If he had been at home, he would have been at risk of getting shot. Held guns, with her finger near the trigger, near his kids during a raid. And she has the nerve, as the perpetrator of this violence on him for no reason at all, because nothing happened. He's not a criminal. She has the nerve to cast herself as a victim, and we're supposed to watch her cry and feel sorry for her? No, Lisa Phillips, that's not how this works. We don't feel sorry for you. Cry harder, okay? You didn't cry hard enough for what you've done. You've done bad things to a family, and that family, she's also the one who disconnected his cameras. There is no legal reason to disconnect someone's cameras at all. Oh, we learned in the trial too that they can't even collect evidence properly. I mean, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I tell you, it's horrible. It's terrible. L Flocking Lou, thanks for the 2. I had to add an afro to my avatar. I love it. Something to bark about. Thanks for the 10. I like finding y'all during the day and in the evenings. I know you're going to get spoiled. Dark Alpha, thanks for the 10. Bad Phoenix lawyer video, please. Yes, I know. I haven't had the time because the AFROMAN trial blew the hell up, and it just blew up everywhere all at once. And so I have to get through that first. But as soon as I am through with that, which should be, I would say we will be done with it Monday or Tuesday. I will get to it. Maybe I can get to it over the weekend, make a video about it. Actually, maybe I'll save it for Tug and I doing a day stream, because he needs to see it too. Valor News Parody, thanks for the 5. Megan, I emailed you a video I created for you and Nick. It's an anime creation of both of you. Well, thank you. And when I dig through my ridiculous inbox and find it, I'm sure I will enjoy it. Thank you. Bunsen Rockenstone, member for 15 months. Hey, Paint Chips, call the Wambulance. The number is 988. Rat's Ass 67, thanks for the 5. Howdy, y'all. I'm arriving late. Doctor's appointment went well today. Oh, that's good to hear. I feel giddy to hear the good news about BBB. Yippee, Skippy. Oh, and I'm cancer-free. What a day! Rat's Ass is cancer-free. AFROMAN is not liable. BBB is getting kicked in the mouth by the bar. And Paint Chips gets denied in the most embarrassing way possible. What a day. Congratulations, Rat's Ass. I'm so happy for you. Suzanne 7IB, Callie, thanks for the 2. They're laughing at me. I really need that on the soundboard. Dang it. Rat says, thanks for the 2. OMG, this is jurisprudence gold. Drop it, Your Honor. Lawanda Lavarnway, thanks for the 5. I wish this had been live in court so we could have seen Paint Chips crying face throwing a fit. And Brazilla's Realm, thanks for the 2. Listen, wait, let me go back to that. Lawanda, don't ever wish that you could see Paint Chips' face in person. You'll regret that. Brazilla's Realm, thanks for the 2. Hope Archie can't see the pics. He might pee on it. Oh, Lord, that dog causes me all kinds of problems. Tammy Stansbury, thanks for the 2. Larger wall fund. Well, this is clearly what I should have been grifting on. I need a bigger wall. And Rosewoods gives me the perfect idea. Megan, do you have a permit for your wall of shame? No, I don't. We're going to have to fundraise for that permit for the wall of shame, guys, because, I need a permit. You always got to ask the government before you're allowed to do anything. So before I enlarge in my wall of shame, we're going to have to get a permit. I'm sure it's going to be, I don't even know, probably a lot. So send permit money for the wall of shame. Cat Buchanan, thanks for the 10. Me to the 12-year-old cat. Lie down and take a nap. No, you don't need to get under the covers. It's funny. Cat Buchanan, thanks for the 5. By the way, the cat in question has curled up on top of the covers for a nap. He listened. It's really funny. Rays, thanks for the 2. Are those shrimps? What are those? What am I looking at? Are those prawns? I don't know. Barbara Hildebrand, thanks for being a member for 8 months. Hello, Megan and Tug. Well, hello, Barb. It's good to see ya. Skipper, thanks for the 2. Megan wears sheer energy legs from the egg. What a memory. That brings back memories. Boy, My mother used to make us wear pantyhose to church, and we went to church 3 times a week. We were a very serious church family when I was growing up, and we had to wear pantyhose. I cannot tell you how many times on the way to church, because those things get runs in them constantly, we would stop at Walgreens or the Jewel or whatever to go get some of those sheer energy legs in the egg. I wish they still sold those. They were fun. I liked the packaging. I haven't seen him in years. Charwade, thanks for the 5. Thanks for all you do. Appreciate you keeping us updated on all the crazy. Well, the crazy is breaking loose. It's very difficult to keep up with. Oh, we've got hold on, Perpetually Puzzled. I will get right to you in 1 second. Anonymous sent another super tip.
Thank you, Tug, for translating to Megan. I am not Jay. I am responsible for some of these chats. Make sure you check out the Rekieta couple duet last week on Locals for Kayla's birthday.
Oh, I'll have
Please
to
read
send her
yourself
a
and
note.
the anti-hales another birthday. Love you, Megan, but I only moderately trust your math better than them. 50, 55, 60. You still look younger than Leslie.
Well, thank you very much. I didn't know it was Kayla's birthday. I'll have to send her a happy birthday note. E. Poindexter, thanks for the 5.
Lemon pound cakes are better than donuts any day.
I do like a good lemon pound cake. I think I should learn how to make it. I did make a terrific lemon pound cake martini earlier today for the AFROMAN stream. It was very good. It was 1 shot of vodka, half a shot of amaretto, a full small lemon, a juice of 1 lemon, shaken over on rocks and then strained. And it was delicious. Really, really good. Perpetually Puzzled Puzzler, thanks for the 2. It wasn't a meteor. It was BBB crashing and burning. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And this is what it sounded like on the way down. On fire. Snake chorus. Sassy J in the UK gifted 5 Megan Fox memberships. Welcome to the Fox Den. It's weird here, but sometimes people could lose their licenses. They should listen. They should listen when we tell them, don't do this anymore. You're going to lose your license or be put in front of the bar. SF member for 16 months. I nominate AFROMAN for a lulzy for the epic trolling of those cops. Oh my, he might be. And I mean, how can Tammy, how can she compete with that? Poor Tammy. She's always second chair. Blind Squirrel, thanks for the 5. Can't trust cops. Cops asshole. True. Did you notice there were no drug dogs at AFROMAN's house? Just saying. You know, Adams County is such a small place. They probably don't have a canine unit. None of those cops look like they had an IQ above 70. You really think they could train a dog to attack someone or sniff for drugs? That would take a lot more intelligence than those guys had. Don Hall, thanks for the 5. Full circle runs from litigating mac and cheese to eating only mac and cheese. Congrats, BBB. E. Poindexter, thanks for the 20. Today should be renamed Forget Your Fifis Day, Wrecked Whittle Wambulance Wednesday. Oh, that's good, chat. It's so good. All right, we got through them all. Let me check the Cash App and the Venmo in case anybody decided they wanted to send me massage money, because that's always appreciated. It looks like Lisa Ketchup says, check your email. Oh no, Lisa. You know everything's buried. I don't know what I'm looking for. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me look for your name. That would probably help. Oh, here it is. Oh my God, Ketchup. This is the best thing ever. Oh my God, I love my hair like this. Hold on. I gotta figure out how to do this. Why isn't this working? Stop screen, share screen. Why do I have to talk? I love the top you put me in. I need this top. Oh, this is so good. Why does that so look like me? This is really good. AI is getting better. Here we go. Now we can get closer. This is so funny. That is fantastic hair. That is the best my hair has ever looked. I love it. Oh my God, Ketchup. That is so funny. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Let me see. Venmo. And thanks for the 5, by the way, Ketchup. I appreciate that. Come on, Venmo, open. Good Lord, this thing is slow. All right, we're good. We're all caught up. God, I love that afro. I gotta add that to my avatars. That is too much. I'm gonna have to use that tomorrow. I love it. All right, everybody. Thanks for being here. I declare Megan needs a fro. Wait, you used the picture with the white and black dress? Did you? That's so funny because AI is usually really bad at recreating my face. That was pretty good. That one really looked like me. They hardly ever look like me. I know, I do look good with an afro. We need to make it with the blonde streaks in the front, though. Can we make blonde curls in the front? God, I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, everybody. And right at the end there, Spirit Walker gifted 1 Megan Fox membership. Welcome to the Fox Den. Sometimes we sport froze in support of AFROMAN. Everybody needs one. Go get yourself a fro. All right, I'm out of here. Good night, everybody. Enjoy my chill vibe, my chill goodbye song. Good night. Shizzies. I'm going to go look for somebody. I'll send you.
We watched them lie. We watched them cry. Fake ass tears in the courtroom sky. Grifters grift. Lawyers spin. But the fox didn't always clocks the sin. Bad fate takes and crocodile please. Everybody innocent, everybody please. But we saw the receipts, we rolled the tape. Now it's time to let the bullshit wait. In the Foxton late, we vibe, we grin, laugh at frauds, let the truth sink in. The screens go dark, but we'll be back. Same wild court, same unhinged act. In the Foxton late, we vibe, we grin, laugh at frauds, let the truth sink in. The screens go dark, but we'll be back. Same wild court, same unhinged act. Super chat's done, the gavel's down. All the clowns left the courtroom town. Sleep real tight, don't let them pretend. Good night from the Fox Den, see you again. Bad fate takes and crocodile please. Everybody innocent, everybody please. But we saw the receipts, we rolled the tape. Now it's time to let the bullshit wait. In the Fox Den late, we vibe, we grin, laugh at frauds, let the truth sink in. The screens go dark, but we'll be back. Same wild court, same unhinged act. In the Fox Den late, we vibe, we grin, laugh at frauds, let the truth sink in. The screens go dark, but we'll be back. Same wild court, same unhinged act. We vibe, we grin, laugh at frauds, let the truth sink in. Screens go dark, but we'll be back. Same wild court, same unhinged act.